Am I biased? No. But yes. So what if I am? What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Exactly. This is awesome. Hey, Rikishi driver. Hey.
Vanity Project, Ricky Smokes, genre of interference. Oh my word! Vanity Project, right now.
Backstabber!
Backstabber! A backstabber into the spine. And a Blackwood, come on! He steals this.
Bruh.
Here's your winner.
The Mason Ripken takes the L's, bro.
Match lasts 11:48.
Yo, that girl loves Jackson Drake, man. She's feeling it.
Are you kidding me?
Also, yeah, where has Cam Hendricks been?
It beats me. I don't know what he's been doing.
I don't know. Can I admit it here?
Well,
The way they've been using Mason Rook has been really weird. Right? Am I the only one that thinks that? They've been using him weird. Guys, he came in and then he got beat by Naraku. Right?
right.
He got beat by Naraku. Yo! Now he just got beat by Jackson Drake. He had the thing with Cam Hendricks, but then Cam Hendricks just disappeared, you know? Yeah. They've been using him kind of weird.
But it's Mason Rook who laughs last here tonight. This is the match you've been wanting. You wanted Keanu before Stone gave you the title shot against Vikingo. Now you got him.
Man, I understand that, bro. I understand where you're coming from, but I was preparing for one of the best in the game at high flying in Vikingo. Now it's the complete opposite.
I get it, I know, but look, you are EK Prosper. There is no one that moves like you in the ring. You already beat Keanu once. Go out there and do it again. Get revenge on the man and put you through the table. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Ow, got me fired up. Do your thing.
What a great way of using Tate Wilder.
It's better than him losing. You know?
Oh, man.
That Keanu Carver thing's also kind of weird. Like,
I don't know where they're going with the Keanu Carver stuff. It beats me.
yeah, Keanu. They've also been using Keanu Carver a little weird. I feel like NXT's just in a weird spot right now.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know? Well, explain to me.
Well, they've been using Naraku kind of weird.
Sure.
He came in looking dope as fuck. But then he had the whole thing of, I will protect your title. Ah, gotcha. Fireball. And then he lost.
Fireball.
Then he lost at Great American Bash. Which is like,
What?
why? Why did he lose?
It beats me.
That was like a solid time for him to win the title. Yeah, right? Nope. Kind of weird. Mason Rook came in. First thing they do, call him a fan. Which is like, all right, cool. That's an interesting storyline. Then he loses to Naraku. Okay. Because of Cam Hendricks. Oh, okay. Well, I guess they're going to have a few. Where's Cam Hendricks been? I can't find him. Then he kind of just does nothing for a while. Then Jackson Drake and them have the match, and then he loses to Jackson Drake. It's like, huh? Right? It's like, okay, sure. I guess so. I don't know. It's been weird.
It's. I don't know where they're going, to be honest.
You remember the rotting corpse in the corner known as Jasper Troy?
They're not doing anything with him
You
at
guys
all.
remember the rotting corpse in the other corner named Josh Briggs?
It's
Also-
it's the same thing with Hank and Tank. Hank and Tank have also been misused.
Yeah. And
Ever
then
since
also-
they won the NXT tag team
Yeah.
titles.
And then also, in Dark State, they removed the weak link in Saquon Sugars, saying, "Oh, that boy could never win a title when he's a two-time NXT tag team champion." Right?
I don't know.
But they keep Cutler James.
Hey,
who
Cutler
has-
James has been better as of late.
Okay, name me one notable thing that Cutler James has done in Dark State besides the whole innuendo thing
Getting rid of
that
the
got
innuendo.
dropped.
Him getting rid of the innuendo.
That's not notable. Name one notable thing he's actually done. What has he actually been useful for?
Being a tag team specialist in Dark State.
Yeah, but riddle me this. When they were at NXT Tag Team Champions facing the Hardy Boys, who was the main team that was going for it? Oh, it was Osiris Griffin and Dion Lennox. Oh, who would have some singles matches? Oh, it would be Dion Lennox and Saquon Sugars. Who would be the tag team? Oh, it would be Osiris Griffin and Dion. Or it would be Dion and Saquon. What does he do? Oh, who does the promos for Dark State? Oh, Dion Lennox. Oh, and Osiris Griffin. Oh, and Saquon Sugars. What does he do? I need someone to honestly tell me, what the hell does Cutler James do?
Time. All right.
I think you're just hating on everybody at this point.
All right, thank you. Just get me an update. Kelly, hey, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Stone.
How is it hating when you can't tell me actually anything he's actually done?
I've been scoping the scene.
He's won tag team gold.
No, he hasn't!
To bring out the NXT championship, and I need next.
Look, Kelly, I appreciate the confidence. I really do, but I just can't hand out title shots.
But why though? You seen firsthand that I got what it takes to lead this division, and I know I could be.
You have two
You think
matches.
that, and so does the rest of the women's roster. Look, if you want to get a title shot, remember this: actions speak louder than words.
All right, I do that.
Perfect.
Better GM than freaking Ava.
She's gonna go beat up somebody. Oh, that's a good though.
You're right in the sense that NXT is in a weird spot because think about it.
But again,
Ever since they lost Ethan, Ricky, Joe, Fatal Influence, Blake Monroe, and Sol Ruka, they've been trying to rebuild. They've been trying to experiment with a lot of things.
Can you tell me a single thing Cutler James has ever done? Who won the NXT tag titles for Dark State? Osiris and Dion. Who defended the titles for Dark State? Osiris, Dion, and Saquon. What does he do? Who does the promos? Saquon, Osiris, and Dion. He rarely talks. What does he do? You know it's bad when the most notable thing you've done is make innuendo jokes. Also, hold on. Oh, thanks, pony step. Mind your business. The only reason why I like it. This theme song's fire.
I know you weren't here, but I want to take us all back to this past Sunday. It was the Great American Match. Keanu Carver had a few choice words.
Oh, it's the thing you missed.
And there you saw Hank fly off the stage, through the table, onto the concrete.
I don't know. For some reason, I kind of relate to Keanu a little bit because, yeah, he is a Keanu. But also, like, he's the type of guy where he, like, sometimes, like, you take things a little too seriously and all that. And everybody's all about playing, like, fun and games and all that.
because you
Huh?
talking about Keanu Carver since the beginning.
What?
Since day one, I wanted
Fuck,
this
his whole
guy-
thing
this
is just
guy had
being mad.
the aptitude to actually make it in this business. He's a force. He's
I think you're just talking about you.
A wrecking ball of a machine if he had his head right, Vic. But let me tell you right now,
Look,
the
shit.
route he's
All
going,
he's
the
done.
route he's taking is definitely
His
not
main
gonna
thing
lead him
is,
to a
I'm here for
championship
money.
in this business. It's just not.
He went overboard.
That's literally
on
what he said in the
Sunday.
promo with Emily Agar
Security,
in the
as you
interview.
saw,
He just
one
said,
hand
I'm here
off
for
the
money.
stage during the Great
I'm not here to
American
make
Bash.
friends.
I can't imagine
I'm not
that
even
right
here
now
for the
Triple H
publicity.
General
I'm here to
Manager
just
Rey
make money
Mysterio
and beat people
is
up.
very happy in this moment. After what happened to one of his champions.
And he's
That
just an
being
angry
said,
guy.
We will hear from our NXT champion, as I mentioned earlier, Tony D'Angelo.
What do you mean by
is
people
live
playing
here
around?
tonight.
We don't know how bad the damage is as far as the king goes.
Huh?
I mean,
What do you mean by people playing around?
He's a guy that needed flames.
I don't know. It's like everyone's like having fun and all that stuff, which I understand. But like, it goes back to like what Shawn Michaels said on like the first season of LFG, where he's like, "Oh, like
Look at this right now.
you got to take things a little too more." I don't know. I've been spinning in circles this entire day because of this stupid camera thing that's been bothering the crap out of me for the last like hour.
It's not that
What
he
about
can't
it?
beat it.
For some reason, the camera has not been able to work. I'm trying to access it. Nothing is like, it's like not getting access whatsoever. As EK Prosper,
And right back into the steel goes his back. But there's nothing.
I want to know what the end goal of this feud's gonna
Whoa!
be.
It very well could be. Prosper's fired up, but look over his shoulder. Carver can't and won't stay down.
Yeah, they're in a weird spot. Especially, oh my God! Especially with how they've been handling a lot of the people now.
Carver kicking out.
Call it James again.
Two
What does he
matchups
do?
of sorts, so to speak. Prosper
Second of all,
here on NXT.
Keanu Carver has also been weird.
Oh.
His real whole thing is just, I'm mad. His theme song's dope as hell though. His current theme song. The other one was. Yeah. Mason Rook been handled kind of weird. Rockers.
The thing I think
weird.
what Shawn Michaels is
They're
doing right
weird.
now is he's experimenting.
Holy shite!
Oh, somebody check on EK after that. Shawn Michaels is experimenting right now. That's what he's doing, because with all those big call-ups, you got to make stars now. Because who's left? You got Tony, you got Lola. Well, pretty much the NXT women's division's like safe, but like Tony is like the only like old face left from like 3 or 4 years ago
thing
that is
is,
relevant, and all the other people are like just like kind of like newbies. All that stuff.
Well, for one, Naraku.
Well, except for technically he is technically a new face because he's the newest member of
No,
NXT.
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just if they're so focused on trying to make stars now, like new stars for NXT.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are they doing with Mason Rook and Naraku? They literally came in, same with Cam Hendricks, coming in for the NXT title. For one, where's Cam Hendricks? Second of all, why is Mason Rook taking so many losses? I mean, like, I get it. He has to take losses at some point. But this is like, what, his third loss in a row? Yeah, this is like Mason Rook's like third loss in a row.
I don't think he's even picked up a single win. Look, I think right now, as I said,
And then Naraku, they were having the whole weird thing of, I will protect your title. I'm not protecting your title.
no, look, it's
That's
like what I
weird,
said
man.
earlier. They are experimenting.
I get it. But why is Mason Rook, the guy that you literally just projected on his debut to be in the NXT title scene, on a 3-match losing streak? Like, what's going on? Keanu Carver has had no development besides I'm still angry. He had the thing they were teasing with Booker T, and that got dropped before that even started. I think specifically the weirdest thing they have going right now is the NXT men's title scene. Osborne, he's doing fine. But like, what are they doing with the main event? Men.
Well, the main event scene for the men right now is kind of like in a dull spot. It's like what it was in 24, because they lost Dragunov, Mello, Braun, Dijak, which the fact that they released him, that makes me wonder why they should have just kept Dijak down in NXT, because he was getting used actually pretty well, even though he was not winning a championship. But you had
NXT men's title scene was fine.
well, there was still a lot of like people in NXT on the men's side that was like, okay,
Hey, Johnny Gargano.
who are we? Who could we use as stars? Because Trick Williams was the NXT champion. Oba Femi was the North American champion. Those two guys were like, okay, they need a little bit more seasoning. They're still a little bit like green and all that stuff.
Trick he wasn't green. Oba was green. There's a difference between green.
And then how did Shawn Michaels manage? Within 1 year, he literally like rebuilt the men's division of NXT.
It didn't even take him a year.
Like you had
Literally the month after, they had Shawn Spears in the main event scene. They had Ethan Page debut, and they had the debut of Javon Evans. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
and then Ethan won the title. They had Joe Hendry in the mix
They had
with
Ricky
Javon and Shawn. Ricky came in later.
Yeah.
Tony D was in there. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying that like it felt like the men's division for the men's main event scene in NXT after the call-ups through the draft in 24 was kind of in a weak spot. And then the next month they bring in Shawn, or they put in Shawn, they put in Ethan, they brought in Javon Evans into the main event scene. Then Oba was having his dominant North American title run, so it was like, okay.
It was literally the same month as the draft. Ethan Page debuted like a week or two after the draft. Javon Evans debuted in April, right before Stand and Deliver. Actually, he debuted in March because he was on Level Up.
Which I don't know why
And he
they
made his
got rid of that.
NXT debut against Scripps like right after Stand and Deliver. And Shawn Spears had already returned by then.
Carver, though, little rocked.
So they were fine. But right now, the handling of the people they have circling Tony D'Angelo right now is so bizarre.
I was gonna say bizarre.
It's Naraku's over here playing like, ooh, mind games, but he lost. Mason Rook is losing on a constant basis. Keanu Carver still hasn't had crap, that was cool. His only development is I'm still mad. About what? I don't know.
Well, you have to understand that they're trying to establish Tony D'Angelo too, because Tony D'Angelo, they're trying to establish him by getting him to these big notable wins, like him beating Naraku at the Great American Bash actually made sense.
He doesn't need to be established. He's already established. He's an NXT Grand Slam champion. What is there to establish? He's a tag team champion, North American champion, Heritage Cup champion. He's the NXT champion. He's been there since 2021. What is there to establish? Yo! Tank Ledger!
Tank gets a payment for his partner. He just went Carver through the LED board. The official, I don't believe, saw what just happened.
Bro, ref, put the context clues together, my guy.
Well, I mean, he can't call it disqualification because he didn't see it. Somebody better fix that.
Realistically, though, how else is he getting through that barricade while there's a guy there? Oh, EK is about to beat him.
Oh my God!
What a shiny was out.
Dude, it is effortless.
my point exactly. See what I mean? Notice it. The reason why I pointed out is because it is such a stark difference from the people they're not putting in the main event scene. Jackson Drake, EK Prosper, Sean Legacy, DVD, all Noam Dar, all these people that are technically in the North American title scene or the Speed Championship scene, for God's sake, are being used better than the guys that they're trying to play in the main event scene. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not,
Like they keep having, literally, the NXT before Great American Bash.
Look, if Kelly wants to talk about it, so just give it to her.
Look, Kendall, I know you want to be a fighting champion, but Callie, she has to earn it. All right, perfect example is next week I made a #1 contenders fatal 4-way match for the Women's North American Championship between Izzy Dame, Lizzie Rain, Thea Hale, and Layla Diggs.
hey, finally, Thea finally gets.
Wait,
Did someone say earning it? Yeah, I mean, those are like my favorite words in this entire business. Just like Layla is going to earn her North American Championship match. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Actually, you should be thanking your low-key legend. I'm the one that got you the match, Layla. Right, I appreciate you. Just like Nikita has earned her Evolve Women's Championship.
wait a minute.
And just like Carmen is going to earn her win tonight over Jada Parker.
Really?
And if we're speaking of earning it, I mean, I don't think there's anybody here that's earned it more than me. I mean, I'm an underappreciated legend who's done so much for this business.
What kind of? At this point, they should just name the faction dungeon.
So
That's
I
what they
want
are.
a title match. So, Maddie, Callie, it makes no difference to me.
I mean, I'll say this: you make a compelling case. We talked about earning it, Natty. You got what you want next week: championship opportunity against Kendall Drake. All right,
That's a big opportunity. Hey, I know who they're dealing with. Let them know. Let them know. Okay. God damn, my bad.
You want to talk about people who have also been misused, but it's been weird? What about Jada Parker?
Yeah,
Jada Parker's book.
Oh,
that was sick! Ah!
Nope, she's being used great. She's being used fantastically, actually. That was fine. Anyways.
But we
Hold on. Now I'm confused again.
why?
So they just had Kendall Gray be like, yo, I don't care if it's Kelly Armstrong. Just give her the title shot, right? And Stone says, oh, she has to earn it. Speaking of earning it, here's a fatal 4-way for the #1 contendership, right? They have Lizzie Rain, Izzy Dame, Layla Diggs, and Thea Hale. Where's Kelly Armstrong? I thought you literally just told her, hey, earn it. As you give Thea Hale, who's respectfully, I love Thea Hale, but my God, has she been losing lately, an opportunity to earn a title shot. Why is Kelly Armstrong not in there?
Do you know? Okay, but what we need to go back. Look, okay, first off, let's go back.
No. Hold on. Am I not wrong?
Yes, you're not wrong. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that in a moment. But let's talk about Jada Parker for a second. Jada Parker's booking, I feel like ever since Stand and Deliver last year, has been weird. Okay? First, they had her in the whole Team NXT thing for Survivor Series last October. Then she just disappears off the face of the earth, came back, loses a feud to Blake Monroe, and then she's off Stand and Deliver.
You know who else had a weird NXT career? Blake Monroe.
Yes, because Blake Monroe lost her feud to Jordan Grace, won the Women's North American Championship, and I thought, okay, she's going to have a decent run. She loses on accident to Thea Hale because the referee,
then she kind of just was like, they're like, oh shit, well, what the fuck do we do with her? She just sat around for a while. Then she beat Jada. Then she had the match with Tatum at Stand and Deliver?
And then lost the casket match. Then goes...
That last part with Tatum. Yeah, good. Part with Jada? Okay, good for her, I guess. But...
what did that do for freaking Jada?
But, for one, she lost her big first feud to Jordan Grace, which is okay. I mean, Jordan Grace didn't need it, but Blake Monroe, who just debuted, also
She
needed.
beat Sol Ruka. She beat Sol Ruka. She then loses to Thea Hale. She
That's
beats
like-
Jada, then loses to Tatum.
No. She beat Zarya for the North American Championship.
Yeah, but it also involves
she beat
Sol Ruka.
Zarya.
She also it
Can
also
you
involves,
give me 2 more Please, my mouth dry from all
it
this.
also involves Sol Ruka as well. And then she goes to SmackDown. Not gonna lie, her booking.
Well, hold on. We can't judge that just yet. Okay. Yes, has it been weird with her doing the video packages? Yes.
Oh my God, dude.
But she's finally debuted.
Thank
She's
God.
finally debuted.
Thank God.
I feel like now is the time that they actually, where we can actually see something here. Okay. But she also had a weird, another person that had a weird NXT career? Julia.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, could somebody
Halloween
explain
Havoc or whatever. What was it? The debut on CW for NXT? You could have just put the title on Julia right then and there. Nope.
you had to have her win the Iron Survivor?
And then she
Which,
won.
to be honest, I never had an issue with because of how stacked the women's division was at the time. I mean, think about the women that you had in 2024. I mean, you had Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, Roxanne Perez.
That doesn't help anything.
But I'm telling you, they
That
had
still doesn't
the
help.
perfect stacked women's division in 24 that I just remember at the top of my head. Holy crap.
We know because you love women.
The women,
We got it. That's a car.
I know.
But is that not? Then they give her the title, and then she gets hurt. But then she comes back a heel, which then her turning her heel, worst decision.
That is the worst decision
Worst
they ever
decision.
made. That was the worst decision they ever made.
Oh my God, because it ruined all of her momentum.
Even though she was still putting on banger matches like the one she did with Jordan. Okay, do you want to know?
She had a banger with Jordan Grace. She even had a banger with Selena Vega. You guys remember that?
Here's another superstar that had a weird end to their run in NXT. Roxanne Perez.
Yes. Hey, we get to see her entrance for real. I missed the Katana entrance, man.
Roxanne Perez.
Also, this is the most random faction ever. There was no build-up to this faction. Can we talk about that?
No, there was not.
They just randomly just came. You remember that? Do you remember that? When Natty came out for her match with Jada Parker, and then we were like, why the fuck is Carmen Petrovich and Nikita Lyons there? And now they're just a faction?
Weren't they beefing over Shante Theodonis like a couple years
Yes,
ago?
Keanu, you brought that up at the same time we asked the same question.
You want to talk about people that have been used weirdly? Like Layla Diggs, I can make an exception for. I think she just got here, but like
Carmen Petrovich.
she was facing Stephanie Vaquer for the Women's North American Championship at one point.
Then she got put into the Adonis unit.
Oh God. That led to nothing. It led to nothing.
No, you know what it led to? A demotion.
It led to screen time for her. Good.
No, it led to a ball.
But then ultimately, after that, after the whole relationship dissolved, she ended up going down to Evolve, and she's been pretty much there ever since. And then Nikita Lyons. Oh my God, Nikita Lyons' downfall needs to be studied because
No, we don't need to study. We need to celebrate.
because this woman was a featured part of the women's division of NXT at one point. And then she got hurt, and then all of a sudden she was relegated to the background. Thea Hale is the biggest crime of them all because Thea Hale was getting so much screen time with Chase University, and then when Chase U ended, her career has been in the skids, other than the Women's North American title run that she had. It means that she has been barely getting screen time other than the Women's North American title run, which, to be quite honest with you,
Which happened on accident.
but she deserved it because her character work is fantastic. Her in-ring work is also solid.
You better calm down. All right, you're on the fight again, right?
And then she loses the Women's North American Championship.
Oh.
They need to have Jada Parker get a shot at the NXT Women's Championship sooner rather than later.
Again.
Notice that Layla Diggs has been kind of like distancing herself from Natalia lately.
Who?
Layla Diggs.
What? I didn't even know she was even part of this group.
Crowd here in Orlando saw Natty, saw the rest of everyone else, and Petrovich picked her spot.
She had what? Literally. She had literally one match.
2 matches. It was Jada and then the match against Ariana in the speed tournament.
No. But she had one match where Natty came out with her. And now she's just part of the group.
Truly learned, though, from Natty. You're starting to hit on this earlier.
It just doesn't make any sense, to be honest with you. Look, it goes back to my point earlier. What is Shawn Michaels doing right now? Experimenting. Seeing what sticks, seeing what works.
But there's a difference from experimenting and then throwing shit at the wall.
I mean, isn't this the perfect? I mean,
There's a difference.
you could be looking at NXT right now as throwing shit at the wall right now,
Which isn't necessarily a good thing.
I mean, when you've lost like so much talent, like Ricky, Ethan, Joe, Fatal Influence, Blake Monroe, and Sol Ruka, and then on top of that, you're gonna lose sooner rather than later. You're gonna lose Tatum. You're gonna lose Lola.
What is your point?
My point is, at some point, shit's got to hit the fan. You got to start throwing shit at the wall and see what sticks.
No, that's not. There's a difference between experimenting and throwing spaghetti at a wall and seeing if it sticks to the goddamn wall. There's a complete difference. Experimenting is that you're still being sensical here. Throwing shit at the wall is just throwing shit out the window. And then just letting stuff happen. This is just letting random stuff happen.
And you get the feeling that right now Parker's at a fork in the road in her career as she continues to battle in this match.
This is literally just letting random stuff happen.
Rings of Saturn. Locked in. Oh, a great ring awareness.
I don't know. I'm trying.
There is a complete difference.
Guiding her to that bottom.
I just feel like NXT is such, like, I think 24 when they lost all that talent in the draft, like I felt like the NXT was perfectly fine.
What a cheap shot by Nanny. Petrovich trying to talk the official.
Layla.
Pulling him in. Layla did.
Notice Layla Diggs didn't do anything.
So, what is happening?
I know what? Your anger is starting to get.
It's not even just this, it's you. Oh, I don't even understand what the hell you're trying to argue here.
Oh, hypnotic boom!
Why is Layla Diggs in the group if she doesn't even want to be in the goddamn group? Better yet, how did she get in the fucking group? Never mind.
We all know.
I figured it out.
We all know where this is
I
heading.
figured it out. This group was made just so Jada Parker could get wins.
Next is the Key Alliance.
She's gonna beat her. She's gonna beat Layla Diggs.
She already
and
beat
she's gonna
Layla.
beat Natty.
In an underground match
Yep.
at Heatwave.
Yep.
That's exactly where this is going.
That's exactly why they made this group. And I bet you, as soon as this feud's over, that group's gone.
Where does Natty go from there? Does she go back to Raw?
Yep, that's exactly what she's gonna do. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I just figured it out. They made
Who's the
that.
focus this time?
Hey,
Not
I
Shiloh.
think even blacker than your gear.
Yeah, I think it is.
I'm really sorry about the bash, by the way.
It's okay. I mean, it still hurts, but tonight I'm going to beat Kalani Jordan and start my path back to getting my title again.
I know you will.
Hey, at least one of us had a great night.
Thank you.
Shiloh, I saw a side to you I had never seen before on Sunday.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's so surprised when I go to that place, but really it's always there deep inside. It's just Tristan was one of the guys who brought it out, you know what I mean? Then once I'm there, it's like I get to let the thunder out and play. I feel like really the trick is being able to hide it most of the time. You know? I mean, sometimes on LFG, I went there too much and then I got my tooth knocked out. And how can you not be happy when you look like this?
You know, I think we're more alike than we think. We know when it's time to tap into that darkness.
That's true.
But I'm happy that the fun side of Shiloh's back.
Me too. Hey, good luck tonight.
I'm not gonna need it, but she will.
That's good.
Hi, Shiloh.
That's it. You made the right decision on her and Spears for that matter. Colling's a lot lighter without all that dead weight. Now the easiest way to the top is by picking off each one of these weak superstars one by one. Okay, that's cool, but
Ain't nobody talking to you.
About that. Nice smile.
Ain't nobody talking to you, ass. Wait, no. Play the clip of Jimmy Uso talking to Michin. Play the clip. Play the clip. Play the clip. Oh, over here talking to freaking what? Adam Pearce. Talking to Adam Pearce.
When Jimmy Uso just barges in.
And Michin's like, hello? And then Jimmy goes and goes, hello? Ain't nobody talking to you. Play the clip.
It's so funny as hell, bro.
Play the clip.
No, but let's talk about this for a second. If there's one thing I'm gonna miss about this, about NXT in the next few weeks, it's the friendship between Tatum and Shiloh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been carrying me through this.
You know who's not gonna miss it? Javier Bernal. He's probably waiting for the day, bro. He's waiting for it.
Yeah,
bro.
but like I'm saying, like with Tatum so close to getting called up to the main roster, like I feel like
I'm so close.
Like Tatum and Shiloh's friendship is about to. We're not going to be seeing it. We're not going to be seeing it all anymore. That's literally the only thing that's keeping me going with NXT right now is the fact that they.
Okay, you're making it seem like it's terrible.
Well,
and it's not terrible, but they're doing some decisions.
It's getting boring. It's not as boring as TNA. Holy crap, TNA!
If you say SmackDown, I'm about to smack you, dude.
TNA.
I think I'm gonna give the hottest take of them all.
Why?
I think SmackDown's the most overhated show right now. I think it's overhated. Look, man. SmackDown and it's been fire. All right, SmackDown been fire. Okay, except for the Gunther stuff. The Gunther, Cody, Sammy stuff, that was a mess. But the rest of SmackDown, hey, man, it's been fire. I don't care what anyone says. Minus my depression of John.
I think there's you have to understand where the fans are coming from. The Gunther, Cody, Sammy stuff. I think that we can all agree on that. But like when it comes to like the booking of certain things, the 3 hours it drags. You have to agree the 3 hours tends to drag.
But we don't have that anymore.
We don't have that anymore. Thank God it's going back to 2 hours.
Even then, I happily sat through every SmackDown. Okay. I didn't quit halfway through like some people.
Hey man, like it was sometimes it was a slog. There was episodes where
there was times you didn't try, which is every time.
It was brutal. But look, listen.
You have no idea how many times I wanted to walk over to you, smack you right across the face, and say, "Take the fucking headphones off, because you're not about to disrespect me while I'm watching my goddamn wrestling." You are not about to disrespect me. You're watching this show. And if you're not watching the show, go back to the playroom.
I mean, oh my Lord. But like,
that's not a joke. There's been multiple times where I've been about to go up to you. Get back to the playroom. I take wrestling serious, man. You have no idea how much I get so mad when Dad sleeps through PLEs.
Oh my God!
It makes my.
There was one time. Well, what PLE was it? I gotta remember what PLE was. It was Clash in Paris. I remember where Dad was upstairs, and you want to know why he was upstairs?
What? I don't know.
Because apparently he was upstairs in the bedroom. He was crying because he couldn't stand seeing Mom. And
that was not Clash in Paris.
I thought it was Clash in Paris. I thought that was Clash in Paris.
I don't, because from what I remember, I'm pretty sure he was right there.
Yeah, but like I remember he was like gone for like pretty much most of the PLE. So I was like, what the hell's going on? So I remember I think it was during the Becky Nikki Bella match. I went upstairs, tried to check on him, see what was going on, and
Just received your text now. Yeah, congratulations. Where were you earlier? Okay, I turned right and I found Stone in the talent lounge. I just went left like we didn't find you, sure. Okay, look, if we're gonna be a tag team, we have to be on the same page. All right? It was pretty embarrassing going to Stone thinking that my tag partner was going to be behind me and he was nowhere to be found. I'm sorry, it will never happen again. Good, because next week we have a huge opportunity. Fatal 4-way, #1 contender, winner gets a shot at the NXT tag title. Yes, I know. Thank you very much. Of course. Maybe we can make it happen. Let's go. Yes. Oh, let's go.
Not gonna lie, that was cool. That was fire.
Come on, I ate it all.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, of course you did. That's a big cake. Anyways, congratulations on your big win at the bash.
Right back at you, Chad. Look at us making our way into our own.
Feels pretty good if I do say so myself. Ooh, Tavion didn't come in. Oh, I forgot you can't. Tavion! Hey, I didn't see you there.
That's
I don't
crazy
know.
joke from Red Sinclair.
One hell of a match, Chief. Yeah, well, hey, you see what Tank did earlier? Put Keanu through the LED. Bro, he didn't even flinch. He's going after Keanu before he did the Hank. Hey, that's that ride or die. That's that whose car we driving, you know what I mean? Best friends, bro, they stick together. Good, bad, thick, thin. Doesn't matter what happens in them.
I don't trust Tavion. I don't trust him. Here's another guy who's.
Hold on. Wait, what? What did he say? God damn it! I don't know what he said. He said something. What? What about it?
Tavion Heights is another guy who's been used weirdly. One point, he was facing Ethan Page for the North American title. The next, he's
Something.
By the way, I would like to know, talk about another weird thing. How does Tony D'Angelo win with one arm? Somebody explain that to me. It made Naraku look bad.
Not necessarily. I mean, Tavion Heights lost to a dude that's deaf.
Oh my god.
I'm not wrong. Like, he's not fully deaf, but he can barely hear out of one of his ears. So, I mean, technically, you can say the same thing for Tavion.
Here's the thing. Right now,
So, it's not entirely unimpossible.
do you really care for this promo?
Huh?
Do you really care for what Tony's about to say?
Yeah, it could have NXT title implications. What about
Who the hell is going to step up to him? Is it going to be Naraku again?
Probably. Not by someone else.
By the way, I heard a rumor. Oh, actually, let's let this guy speak.
This guy, he's a goddamn NXT champion. I mean, the
Now,
guy
when
that you
you do
fanboy.
something every day, you start to take it for granted.
Yeah, all right.
You take for granted waking up and seeing every moment. Seeing your family at the dinner table.
Damn you, Tan, that's
Your
fucking.
co-workers at your job. And even the
up,
stupid
Tanner?
text messages you send back and forth with your buddies. Even doom scrolling on social media.
Oh my god, the
just
doom
something you
scroll
don't
is
think
so
about.
bad.
Not the dude
Now,
scroll.
The
last
doom
week,
scroll's
I'm sitting
so
in the back
bad.
of an ambulance, burnt, scared, wondering if I'm ever going to see out of this high again.
My God, you are
But
tan
what
as
people
fuck.
don't know
Look at hey,
is I had to sign a bunch of waivers and crap just so I could compete
hey.
and not forfeit this championship.
Oh, going back to what I was talking to you earlier.
Now, the last
Boils
contract that I
my
signed blew up in my
blood
face.
when Dad falls asleep during a baby.
But the last real document
my
that Stone and his
God.
To the
lawyers
point where
drew
you
up for
have
me,
to
I'm
tell
not
him
gonna
to
lie.
drink an energy
I
drink
paused before I
to stay
signed.
awake.
No, it
I had to ask
pisses me
myself,
off.
At this point,
am I
we should just
willing
be the only
to
ones
risk
watching
my
a
health
PLE
to defend
or
this
be the only ones
championship?
watching a television show at this point. Because right now,
And I sat there,
do you know how we get the best
and I sat
reactions?
there,
We get the best reactions watching
and I said
NXT
to myself, "You
because
damn
it's
right
just
I
the two
am."
of us. Like when we were watching SmackDown,
Well, even during NXT, you pissed me off.
And I showed up to the Great American Bash with a purpose. I told you, Naraku, I was showing up for war.
Does he not look at that boy?
Sunday was the definition of blind rage.
This
because
is
I
another thing that
speared
also
you
pisses
as
me
a
off.
person
What is
for
going on
10
with
seconds
people
of the match,
tanning?
and I never
It has.
won.
It's not as bad as it was.
And I got
last
my
year,
hand raised,
like Braun Breaker.
and I am
But
done with
Braun
you,
Breaker's
Rock.
terrible.
That tan is crazy, bro.
Now my eye.
Let me
is
ask
gonna
you a
make full
question.
recovery.
Do you believe that if Tony D'Angelo was still the Don of NXT,
But this
would he
message
have made it on the main
is for my
roster?
next challenger, whoever you are.
Me personally, I don't think it would have
I
worked.
am the master of my fate.
Because when
I
it
am
comes to the Dawn of
captain
NXT,
of
I
my
feel like
soul.
it would
You saw
it has
what
like a
I was able to
ceiling.
defend this
It would hold him
championship.
back,
The question
probably.
is, what are you willing to
At the
do
same time,
to take it
At
from
least he had a gimmick.
Because as far as I'm concerned, there isn't a man in
Because
that
honestly,
locker room who's
don't-
willing
not
to
sure what
swim
this
in
gimmick
deep
is.
waters and take this championship.
Remember when this gimmick was he just
from
watched
Tony
people?
D.
Remember that?
Yes.
This gimmick used to be I watched people. And then it was, I want my revenge on Darkseid. And then he got it. And it's like, oh. Okay. I want the NXT champion. And then he won the NXT. Oh.
What is this about? Are they gonna have Kendall Gray be on commentary?
I don't think it's even the main event right now.
It is the main event. I think it's gonna be the main event.
NXT champion.
By the way, I'd like to point out no Lola Vice on this episode. Is Lola getting called up to Friday Night SmackDown? Whoa, hold on. What the hell? Naraku! Oh, he sprayed him! He sprayed him!
Yeah, he sprayed.
Well, this feud's not over. Now you gotta put the title on
Where the
him.
hell did Kendall go?
Oh yeah, that's what I want to know. How did
Damn,
Kendall just bolted?
Yo, she.
Oh! Damn, that was stiff.
Yeah, she booked it.
Dude, he's red as hell through like the neck up.
Yeah, because of the miss, okay?
This has to lead to Naraku winning the NXT championship. By the way, look at Kendall just checking out Tony.
Yeah, a guy that she had no association with.
Exactly.
Yeah. But that's because she's a good person.
Good person. Good things come to
Man,
those that way.
That type of stuff pissed me off, man. It pisses me off.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Like especially like my mom pays attention.
Mom pays, yeah, especially for Raw.
Yeah, Raw and the PLEs. Mom pays attention, man. Even when the AEW PLEs are on, she pays attention. You know another thing that pisses me off? When Travis is on his phone, the entire PLE. I'm like, buddy, go to work. If you're not gonna watch the damn show, leave. Why are you here? And then I'd look at him. I'm like, yo, bro, look what's happening. He's like, I'm looking as he's looking at his phone. Like, bro, if you're gonna spend the time and take the time to come over here, you're watching the show.
And I notice that you're not as serious on Travis as you are with me. Because with Travis, you're like
he's only here for the PLEs.
He's only here for the PLEs. Whereas I'm here all the time. So you're more serious on me than you are with Travis, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another thing that also pisses me off about sometimes. I hate the fact that
like even your commercial breaks, I'm rarely on my tablet.
Like, but with Dad, like I hate how he keeps like trying to like say that, oh, we should create a huge bloodline, blah 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 blah. It should be all about the bloodline. All
hey
stuff.
Man, I mean I get it. You got your likes. I mean, how every day preaching Johnny Gargano, right?
Yeah, but he shoves it in our faces, saying that,
hey guys, you know what? We need more factions. Hey guys, you know what? We need more managers. Yeah, I mean, I got it, bro. I got it. Jesus Christ.
Here's the thing.
God forbid you disagree with them. God forbid you disagree with him. We've seen the arguments in the car between me and him about wrestling. God forbid you disagree with him. Then he tries to flip it on me, saying, "Yo, stop causing arguments."
What are we talking about?
I'm the one that's quite literally just saying my opinion, and you're getting all pissy at me. What are you talking about? God.
At some point,
yeah, sometimes I cause them, but at the time you're weird.
I feel like he's kind of like, you know how I sometimes overdo things? Dad sometimes
Trying with me, man.
Dad is trying to overdo things for us. Like he's trying to set things up
Okay,
that is
well,
completely
hold on,
unnecessary.
Hold on. At least he's got an excuse. He's a dad. He's just trying to make sure we're happy and stuff. But why the hell do we need 3 cereal dispensers? Why did we?
We don't need cereal dispensers in general.
Why did we need a huge projector screen?
That is
When
also
no one
completely
asked for
unnecessary as well.
When we quite literally said, I literally told him. When I told him, hey, Dad, there's going to be 3 PLEs on Sunday. Like, literally 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks before 2 weeks before this past weekend. I was like, hey, Dad, there's like 3 PLEs this Sunday. This coming Sunday, June 28th. He was like, oh. We should get a projector screen. I'm like,
we don't need to do a projector screen. We could
hold
just.
on. I quite literally said to him, I mean, why? I mean, we could just put it on the computer. He's like, nah, it's small. Just small. I'm like, but why? He's like, it's bigger. And then again, you remember the same day, on the day of the thing, I said, Dad, why don't we just put it on the computer screen? He said, it's too small. And plus, when I sit over here to watch the PLE, I don't want to look from here to here to here. I just want it up.
I gotta get your thoughts on what we just.
It just doesn't make any sense.
But Dad, half the time during the PLE, you're asleep.
He certainly is.
Do you know what also pisses me off?
I'm sorry.
It also pisses me off.
I mean, I get it, bro. You gotta sleep. But half the time during the thing, you're asleep.
First, which of these 4 teams will be victorious? The winner will become the #1 contender to the NXT Tag Team.
Who does Shawn Legacy and DVD beat to me?
Who will emerge from this pack? Dead Biggs, Rain, Izzy. The first to gain a
Go Thea Hill.
submission will be the
I think
It's not gonna happen.
knowing
American title. These two
They might do it.
I have no idea who wins. I've already seen Lizzie and Zarya.
Women's Championship.
That's right. I'm going against 9.
Oh my God! Why? So,
What?
is that her actual render of her with the NXT Women's Championship?
Yeah. You can tell because it's the same gear.
This is still the best entrance theme in NXT. I don't care what anyone says.
EK Prosper has a good argument, man.
Best in the women's division, though.
There we go.
Okay. I want to know something. All right. I thought after Tatum lost the Women's North American Championship and then lost at Great American Bash to Zarya, I thought that was it for Tatum in NXT. And then she had the thing with Kalani, which I thought, okay, they're probably going to give her one more short main event run, and then they call her up.
Tatum was honestly one of the first people that came out.
If anything, that's just going to be she loses this match, and then
She gets called up.
Wow.
Which she needs to get called up. But I think the reason why they're holding off on it is because
this isn't for the North American. Whoever wins this is for the NXT Women's Championship.
or at least jockeying for position.
Yeah. Man, then Kalani Jordan's definitely winning. She's a heel. And she has beat with Panda. Also, hey man, I love Tatum. But can we talk about how random her push was? You gotta admit, her push was so random and it was so hard.
I hate to agree with you, but it's true because
Think about it. After Lyra left, she was, and then Shotzi and Gigi were released. She was kind of lingering.
actually,
Hold on. Then she joined the Coling. Was kind of lingering there, and then she left, right? Then, well, before that, she was just being used normally in the Coling. You remember? At Halloween Havoc, when she won the goddamn Battle Royal, we thought she was just going to be another opponent for JC Jane, and that's it. And then she just randomly wins the NXT Women's Championship. And then, I'm not even joking, she gets the biggest mega push I think I've ever seen. Because think about it. What happened?
It's time to look at some
Again,
NXT
we
recap
thought when
presented.
she won the Battle Royal, she was just going to be another opponent for JC. That's it. Right? We thought she was just going to be another opponent and then move on from there. JC's going to keep reigning, maybe lose to that New Year's Evil, right? But then she wins the title, loses it, wins the feud to Izzy Dane, wins the North American Championship, beats Blake Monroe, beats Zarya for like a second, and then like she got the most crazy random mega push out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Her push. And it was a big push. Came out of nowhere.
Well, let's think about this for Kendall Gray right now. Who's sitting here
for one, she practically sweeps Izzy Dane.
Against Manny, the low-key legend.
Pretty much.
That's going to be a tough test for Kendall. I think we're all going to learn.
No, she did. Besides, no, yeah. She won the Battle Royal, won the NXT Women's Championship, dropped it back to JC, lost that deadline, right? But then she beat Izzy at New Year's Evil, beat her at Vengeance Day, beat her in Texas, then beat Blake Monroe again, and then had the match with Zarya. Like, her mega push came out of nowhere. Especially if we're going off of what she was doing before.
Okay, let's calm down for a second here.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just said I love Tatum.
I'm not saying it's bad.
Saying it was out of nowhere.
Let's talk about it for a second. You talk about Tatum's career started by her George.
I'm not recapping her entire career.
Well, I'll go quick. She goes from Diamond Mine.
Let's go from when she became spooky.
She went from Diamond Mine to becoming spooky. All right, and had the stuff with Lyra, which I thought was fantastic. It was probably her breakout feud. All right, then
Lyra got called up, and then she just did nothing.
Yeah, she was lingering.
A long time.
She was lingering, and then Gigi and Shotzi came in, the Chemical X stuff, which I thought was entertaining.
Got released. Then continued to do really nothing.
You want to know the truth? Here's the truth.
Seriously, though, her mega push came out of nowhere.
Here's the truth. Oh.
What?
Tatum just got distracted by something. Oh, Kelly Armstrong just took out Kendall Gray during the break.
What the fuck? Whoa.
I was saying, I guarantee you, if Gigi and Shotzi were still employed, I don't know if Tatum gets the push that she has right now.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
Absolutely
I can't
not.
believe I'm saying this, and I don't like saying this because I don't wish people getting fired. But having Gigi and Shotzi get released probably was the biggest blessing to Tatum's career because she would have never joined the Calling. She would have never
you
gotten.
could say the same thing for when Nash Carter got released. It was the biggest blessing to Wesley for a while.
Oh my God!
He got a push.
And then they fumbled the ball after his feud with Zachary.
We're not talking about that.
You know what? Do you know when I realized they were fumbling the ball with him? When he cut his hair.
Yes.
When he cut his hair, everything just
aura
dipped.
Lost. His aura was gone.
It just dipped. He went to High Rise. That didn't go anywhere. He goes back to TNA.
Here's the thing. No. It wasn't even when he cut his hair. It's when he turned heel. No. Think about it. Besides him having the feud with the Rascals, what the hell else was he going to do as a heel?
Maybe give him an NXT championship match?
No, because think about it. The only reason he turned heel was just because the Rascals. Nothing else. He wasn't a heel just to be a heel. He wasn't a heel for anything else. He was a heel just because of the Rascals. And then the feud ended. What else was he going to do? You should have just turned him back babyface, honestly. You should have had freaking Zachary Wentz beat him at No Mercy. And then have him the match, the street fight thing. And then have Wesley won, right?
Yeah, Wesley won
and
that.
And then they had one more match? Or no? And
No,
then,
that was it.
yeah,
That was it.
They should have had like one more match and then forgave each other and then have Wesley go back to being a babyface. Because literally, what else was he going to do as a heel? The only reason why he was heel is just because the Rascals, and that's
no. Here's the thing. I think him being a heel was actually a good decision because I never saw Wesley as a heel. I wanted to see how he would do. He didn't do that bad. The feud with him and Zachary was actually very underrated. As I hope Tatum's actually not hurt because she's
fine.
But
you did not just see Kalani Jordan just stomp on her ankle?
Yeah, but like Wesley was like his heel run was actually kind of underrated. And I was like, okay, this better lead to him getting into the NXT title scene. Oh, maybe you should give him a short run with the NXT championship.
Again, what else was he going to do? Literally, it was the only reason why he turned heel. It's just so he can have the feud with the Rascals. That's it. Besides that, what else was he going to do? And then it doesn't help that you ended the feud when it was a tied game. They never had an actual blow-off.
Oh my God, dude! Kendall Gray got rocked to.
Dude, she broke the barricade with her head.
You gotta make some noise. Back to the matchup. Tweaking the ankle was Tatum.
Is she all right? Yo, her head smacked the barricade.
She's come up short every time she had an opportunity to earn
a championship
matchup. And you say all the time, Booker, it's you that says, what have you
Shiloh versus Nico. This got to be where Sean Spears gets his lick back. Oh, God, what a chop by Tatum.
Is it bad that I really want him to come back as the perfect 10?
Kind of want to see it. Well, we'll see what happens. Listen, oh, man. Kalani Jordan's... I want to talk about Kalani Jordan for a second. We talked about everybody's been used weirdly. Kalani Jordan has been used weirdly ever since losing the Knockouts World title. She was not on Stand and Deliver. She's been used as a woman who's been complaining about how all these people are getting opportunity after opportunity.
When it's been interesting.
It's been interesting. But,
and it makes
they're
sense.
not doing really anything for her. They are so scared to pull the trigger on Kalani Jordan. They're not putting the NXT Women's Championship on her.
Say the same thing with Jada Parker.
Same with Jada Parker. Those are the two women in the women's division that I think should have been the NXT Women's Championship a long time ago.
I don't think Kalani Jordan should be compared to Jada Parker. I don't think Kalani should be compared to Jada.
She became the number one contender.
Kalani was in an Iron Survivor.
Jada has never been in an Iron Survivor before.
Kalani was an inaugural Women's North American Champion and held it for 8 months?
Jada Parker needs to be in this year's Iron Survivor, especially if Tatum and Lonnie, they're all going to get called up soon. I think Kalani might be sticking around for a little bit longer. Knowing that
Heel Kalani, though.
I think Heel Kalani has helped her a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know who should stay babyface forever? Io Sky, I feel like.
Talking about Kalani.
Yeah, I know.
Woo! But that ankle.
Do you think Tatum would go back to being a heel because Lyra's now a heel?
That's another thing that Dad said. Oh, maybe they'll ever join Lyra. Here's the thing.
Lyra was already in a tag team with Bailey. That didn't work out. So you're going to say that we're going to have Lyra still stick in the tag team division?
That, but also, you got to let that story breathe. It has to be just Lyra Bailey. Don't throw in Tatum just to throw in Tatum. If you're going to put Tatum with Lyra, wait till after that story's done. You gotta let the Lyra and Bailey. You gotta let them do that.
We'll see what happens. If Lyra and Bailey are gonna have a match at SummerSlam, and it acts as Lyra and Bailey's last match against one another,
that would be their first match.
Because there's reports coming out that Bailey's contract.
Yeah, I know it's up in October.
There's
still time for them to do it after SummerSlam. Why do you think Mercedes posted the match card graphic of them together at Wrestle Dream? Wrestle Dream happens in October. that's when she'd be available. Whoa.
But like, how do you keep, because if Tatum's going to get called up, it would have to be after
You
SummerSlam.
can call her up without Lyra. You can call her up on her own.
Of
I don't
course.
know why everyone's like so scared of her being on her own on the main roster. She's fine.
I think
With how fun her character is, she'll be fine.
I think she'll be fine. It's just everyone's expecting, oh, when Tatum gets called up to Monday Night Raw, she's going to have a feud with Lyra right off the bat because that's her best friend. She has history with her. And now Lyra's a heel, so it'll be very interesting to see their dynamic.
Yeah, but you have to let the thing with Bayley and Lyra breathe. You can't let that be rushed. And you don't want to just throw Tatum in there just to throw Tatum in there. If she's going to be in there, she needs to be in there for a reason, and it can't just be to join Lyra. The feud is between Lyra and Bayley. It's not Lyra, Bayley, and Tatum. Oh, that was fire.
No, remember, these two battled it out for the Women's North American Championship a few years ago. But, yes. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Tatum is one of those women. Oh, my God, what the hell is that? I think that was supposed to be a tornado DDT. Oh!
That did not look
good at all. But as
okay, no, she's redoing it. I don't know what that was supposed to be originally.
Oh, is this it? If this is it, oh my God. That might be it for Tatum. I think that's it for Tatum in NXT. The fact that they had her lose clean. Oh, but if they here's the thing. The only thing I ask for WWE here is, like, I know it's inevitable that Tatum's getting called up like within like the next month. If they call her up before SummerSlam?
I don't think she's getting called up after that.
I think they're gonna have her do something else for. Oh yeah. They're gonna have her do something else for Heat Wave, and then after Heat Wave is when they're gonna call her up.
That would make sense. I just don't know what. Because I don't know. I feel like doing an NXT call up before SummerSlam, especially when we're 5 weeks away. What do we do?
Oh yeah. Like with Oba, Trick, and Javon, it made sense like before WrestleMania. Yeah, the way they're setting this up, it's making me think they're gonna do some. That might be it for Tatum.
Are they just gonna keep staring at each other? Oh, Blackheart!
Oh, that's
Nikki Blackheart.
Well, there it is. There's your feud for Heat Wave. I think. You never know. I think this could last until the final NXT before SummerSlam.
That's Nikki Blackheart.
That is one of the most talked about women in the
Oh, knees buckled. Knees buckled. That's fine. She regained her balance.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Getting stronger and better.
It's Nikki Blackheart.
I'm not gonna lie. Ooh.
NXT Universe doesn't like what they see.
Well, there you go. There's your feud for Heat Wave, I think, but I don't know. That's like 2 months away.
They can still have it go.
No reaction whatsoever, though, for Nikki Blackheart. I feel bad for her.
That booing her. What are you talking about?
Never mind. All right. There you go.
And also, you got to understand, just like Mason Rook, she's an